Today I'm making creme caramel. Some people call it flan or creme brulee, but I believe it's the same thing. I need 6 eggs, 2 cups of milk. I'm using 2% milk. More recipes using whole milk. I'm using also a cup of whipping cream. So this is an experiment to see if that's gonna work. I haven't done it this way before. I'm gonna need 1 cup of sugar for the caramel and 1/3 of cup of sugar for the egg mixture, water, vanilla, and a handheld mixer. Put 1 cup of sugar into the saucepan and 1/3 of a cup of water. Swirl to wet the sugar. On a medium heat, wait until the sugar starting to turn brown. The sugar is bubbling, and you have to pay attention here because very quickly it's going to change a solid, and this is not what we want. We want the color just to change before transferring into the baking dishes. Once the sugar changed the color from clear to brown, watch it very closely. Also, it's going to start smelling like a burnt sugar. This is what you want. But at this point, with this brownish color, I'm turning off the heat. So while the sugar is liquidy, transfer into the baking dishes a little bit in each. Once in the dishes, the sugar is going to solidify pretty quickly. So let it sit until you're ready to pour the egg mixture inside. Now crack the 6 eggs into the mixing bowl. Add 1/3 of cup of sugar and mix with a handheld mixer. Next, add the milk, 2 cups of milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. Add a teaspoon of vanilla and mix a few more rounds. Transfer with a ladle the egg mixture in each bowl with the caramelized sugar until it's like more than a little bit, 2/3 of it full. The baking dishes with the egg mixture are in the secondary container, which is going to hold the water for the water bath. Carefully place the baking dish with the egg mixture in the oven and then pour water for the water bath. So the water shouldn't be hot or boiling. It should be, I would say, a little warmer than room temperature. So we're not filling up the baking pan with full of to the top, but enough to cover 2/3 of the little custard dishes. The oven is preheated to 300 degrees and we're going to cook until the liquid settles, and we're not allowing the water in the water bath to boil. Very carefully with a spatula, shake one of the dishes to see how settled is the liquid. So to me that looks good enough, and I'm taking this out. You don't want to overcook them. You want, when you touch with finger, to feel a little bounce. because they're going to get even harder when they sit and cool. Very carefully with the spatula, take the custard dishes out one at a time out of the water bath and let it sit to cool off. If you have a glass custard dishes for your creme caramel, it's easy to see if it's really good cooked, because the custard doesn't have any large bubbles inside. When completely cooled creme caramel, cover it with a plastic wrap and store it in the refrigerator. You can eat the creme caramel as is from the custard dish, and the caramelized sugar, it would be on the bottom of the dish. Or very carefully with a knife, separate creme caramel from the dish and flip it on a plate. When you flip it, the caramelized sugar would be on the top. It's ready to eat. Bon appetit.